that's different also. So then,
I'd like to add one point.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I totally agree with, every successful women have this characteristic. I totally agree. I'd like to add one additional point. So I used to work as well, like 12 hours, 14 hours a day, and there is no time for me. That one of my CHRO gave one suggestion. Guna, how much overtime you're working? 24 hours, it is not going to be enough. But you have to make time for you. That will make you sane person after some time. So it is very difficult to carve out even 30 minutes out of the work and make it for myself. That is, I felt guilty. I said, no, if I get the time, I'll spend for my kid. I'll taught her, make her study. That no, it is your time. You have to do what you're happy about. And I started to carve out, and that was really successful. And as you said, if you're passionate about it, it'll make time. I used to do art. I learned art in that extra time I get. Now I'm very passionate about it. I'm doing art and I'm making exhibitions out of it, but I love that time. That's my time. I made it very strict in my household. This is my time, don't disturb. I will do whatever I want. I'll sleep, I'll draw, whatever I want. That is my time. So that distinction at some point you would make in your career when you are a successful in your career, but that is very much necessary. It might seem not necessary, but it is very much necessary for your sanity.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. That's like personal care, me time, of course. So next question is for Sridevi, ma'am. This question might sound quite a bit debatable, but still, as a program manager, who do you think is a better leader, man or woman? Or leadership, do you think, is it an inherent quality?
Of course, what you said later is the one. Leadership is inherent and it can be cultivated as well. It is a skill which you have to cultivate in us and you work on, you put your effort. Of course, there are born leaders and there are persons who are groomed as a leader. So either ways, we can win and achieve as a leader. So according to me, men, women don't segregate. Everyone are leaders. So it is we who have to skill up the quality. We have to improve the quality of leadership so that we can drive the entire program.
Yes, ma'am, thank you. Gunashankari, ma'am. So, before coming to any business idea, before even collecting any idea or thinking about it, the first step is brainstorming. So, how do you think that women should brainstorm and evaluate and refine the business ideas?
Yeah, definitely. So, one thing, as our guest of honor mentioned, women are creative.
Yes.
And they can empathize with those around them. So, first you have to identify, this is my opinion, I also started a small business with my husband as well. Identify whether there is a gap. I'm in product management, so I help brainstorm ideas day to day, day in, day out of my job. There are three things. Is there a problem that we are trying to solve? Does anybody care about that problem, that whether that needs to be solved or not? Then, do you have a solution for it? If answer for all these things are yes, that's definitely a good idea. Then next step is to say, okay, there's a problem, somebody want to solve it, and you have an idea to solve that. Who are all in the market who's already doing that? Do a competitive study to see if you want to start a hotel, you can make a very tasty one specific dish, and everybody likes it, you think everybody likes it, then you go and do the analysis of how many hotels are doing that, and what is their taste. Basically do a very thorough competitive analysis to see, are you better than that? And when you launch, it has to be better than that. Then people will come to you or buy your solution. That can be anything. It can be service, it can be product, it can be anything. So these are some of the baselines of, and can you make money out of it? You can spend a lot and make a very tasty dish, but if you're not going to be competitive enough in the market to get gain out of it, then you have to think about the business model. So these are the different step-by-step thought in product management, which is applicable for everything, any products or services. That is, in my opinion, is a way. It doesn't matter it is for women or not, but women have that empathy. They can communicate around, see, okay, if I'm a user, will I buy it? That gut feeling and that sensing is more, and especially since you ask, especially for women, be brave and do it. So, don't hesitate. That is one thing, okay, am I good enough? If I fail, what will happen? That's the same for everyone. It's okay. Even if you fail, as ma'am said, have a plan B. I mean, learn from failures, that's all.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. So women have to be brave and we have to use that emotional side of us and the sensibility.
Yes.
Right. Thank you.